Alright mate, Slimeade here, and we're in a little bit of a funny scenario, right? So normally it'd be like introducing me Let's Play here with all the usual welcome back to World of Light and that kind of stuff. But whenever I was recording this, I did something colossally stupid, which I call myself a colossal idiot later on. What I ended up doing was not having my microphone turned on. Now, the reason why is because I was recording a video, I believe it was the building the Fracture Hills thing. And me being the complete and utter idiot that I am, turned the mic off for that recording so it could do like an overdub of it, and then never turned it back on. So for this entire, I'd say 10 minutes or so, I'm going to have to like basically redub over this entire thing. I can barely even remember half the jokes that I actually made on this, so this is kind of like a fresh rewatch. All I remember is that at this point I was kind of like laughing at Little Mac because he's jumping around, and I'm saying, oh, it's Little Mac in the air. Little Mac no longer in the air because he's completely dead. And it's less dynamic when you have to redub over stuff because you don't really get them initial reactions, and I feel like that's like one of the most important parts of doing like a Let's Play in that. And plus, I completely forgot what I was talking about, you know, whenever I originally recorded this. I think at this point I like consider maybe taking on the boss, but realise, no, I don't actually have any of the characters that are able to take the boss on just yet. Well, spirits I should say. I also do a bit of rambling. I think I do address it later on, but I talk about my first time playing Kirby. And I mentioned that whenever I first saw the Poppy Bros, I thought they were chimpanzees due to the original black and white sprite. And whenever you actually look at them from, well, on a tiny Game Boy Advance screen, they actually look like chimpanzees. I think I also mentioned thinking that like Waddle Doos were like a robot with an off switch on the front. You know, just a bunch of silly stuff like that. It'll make a lot more sense later on in the video whenever I actually do address it, because I mentioned a bit about King Dedede. And I think at this point I was just kind of complaining about how kind of annoying this fight is, because it's just Toon Link being, well, one move wonder or whatever my brother says whenever I press like 7 different buttons while playing Tekken. But yeah, I think I also just like start randomly while I was recording, like, because I did a batch recording for this one. I just sat down and recorded like 3 videos in a row. I'd previously been watching like PBS, it's not Eons anyway, but it's like PBS Space Time. There's another toe broke on the treasure chest, but it's like something on just like space and that, and for like the next hour and a half I just randomly start talking about space for no reason. But to be honest, it is like I am really into learning about like science and that. So essentially, whenever I'm not watching the greatest animator ever exist and ever will exist, aka Pingu, I'm watching documentaries and stuff like that. I am also sometimes like watching Let's Plays and stuff like that, but that's mainly the few things that I watch is cartoons, documentaries, Let's Plays. So yeah, I guess that's a thing. I think I mentioned in that fight about something about launching Jigglypuff into space. I point out at some point, I don't know whether I point it out in a future video or in a later part of this video, or whether it's something I actually mentioned in the part that I lost the audio for, or I've never even recorded the audio for. But I noticed that I have a running joke about just launching stuff into space, and I think that's the very reason why I actually started talking about space to begin with. But I don't know why, I just think I'm gonna roll with the idea of like launching stuff into space, because I think I don't know whether I actually mention it in this part or later on about the power from regular shows, you know, send them to the moon and that. And I thought that's just basically this Let's Play in a nutshell. In fact, it's even worse than that, because not only have we done it in the Let's Play, I also did the aerial Buster Wolf thing, and I also did the Spore thing. I do actually want to play through Spore at some point. I think I even mentioned it later on in this video, or again in this part that I never actually recorded, but there's a good few things I actually do want to do on my channel. I'd love to at some point try live streaming. Live streaming sounds like it'd be a lot of fun, but due to just how people are in my house, I just don't think I'd ever actually have the time to live stream. There's also the case of that I have a new drawing tablet. I'm just going to move this Mario book out of the way. So I've got a drawing tablet over there. I already had a drawing tablet, but it's old and it was from like 2000. I was 2004, it's from 2014. And it started falling apart and having issues and stuff like that. And I thought it's about time that I get a new one. I haven't drawn anything much yet on the new drawing tablet. I did this daft thing of me guy with floaty eyebrows and stuff like that, but that's all about it. All did for one joke that isn't even funny and about a whole 2 people will ever get. But speaking of memes and jokes and stuff like that, I actually I opened up another channel. Now people probably don't know this because I've only just connected it up to my main channel now, but for about a year now I've had a meme channel and I've started uploading some memes to it. But on top of that, I've now actually got a proper channel that, like, for me music and sound font stuff. I'm not going to be removing the old ones, you know, from my channel just yet, because people like them. A lot of people really like the Papyrus one. I think that's at something like 6,000 views or something like that. And I feel like some people do actually come to my channel just for, you know, videos like that. But I have opened up an entirely separate channel for future sound font uploads and stuff like that. So now I've essentially got 3 channels. You can tell they're mine because they've got penguins in their icon, because that would be something I do. Breaking our toes yet again, getting a completely useless item that'll see no use whatsoever in this Let's Play. And we get me boy Spectre Knight here. Now, I think I've mentioned it before, but I am actually a really big Shovel Knight fan. And Shovel Knight is one of the games I do want to play for my channel. I also want to have a go at making a moveset for the knights from Shovel Knight. Like, individual Smash Bros movesets for them. And I'm considering at some point possibly even making a moveset for Shovel Knight himself and posting it on this channel. Because one thing I do in my spare time, do is a very weird way of saying stuff, but one thing I do in my spare time is make movesets for characters that I'd like to see in Smash Bros. I've even made a few joke movesets. Someone challenged me to make a moveset for a dinosaur and I did. Someone once just sent me an image of a blue bottle fly and said make a moveset for that, so I did. I've even got like some, I guess not so much joke movesets, but movesets for characters that can't get in whatsoever. So I've got a moveset for the Unit 1 from Evangelion, and I've also got a moveset for Jotaro Kujo. I suppose if I'd like start doing these moveset videos, that I could possibly make a video on them, but as like an April Fool's or something. I'm actually quite happy with some of the mechanics I've came up with, you know, for the characters that I've made these movesets for and that. And it is something I might possibly do in the future. It all depends, because I know making moveset videos, you often have to like record like a crap ton of footage of the characters in action and that. Now with some games like, you know, Shovel Knight and that, I've got it on my Switch, can very easily record it. But there's some other like stuff, like take for example, if someone said, oh, make a moveset for Toxicity. Now considering, if you watch my previous episodes and that, you're probably familiar with what my views are on current Pokemon games. But I don't have Sword and Shield, so I wouldn't be able to get footage for that. But I mean, I suppose I could get like some footage from YouTube or something if I was to do that, but it all depends if people were to say, oh, could you make a moveset for Toxicity? Well, this spirit is annoying, by the way. It's just something to complain about while I was actually playing this, is that it just kind of locks you in place and you really can't do much. And it was just, I think I discovered I could up B to get out of this quite easily. So just start doing that a few times. But other than that, mostly this fight is just trying not to get singed to death. That's a torture method right there. And there we go with the funny bomb. I swear that... what is that bomb called? I can't remember like the actual name for that bomb. But throughout this series, that bomb has been like kind of a running thing, killing stuff with that bomb, whether it's just like actually getting people to land on the bomb, or people like flying into the bomb, or just dropping the bomb on people's heads. It's just been a bit of a running gag. And please, Jigglypuff, let me play this game, please. I think at this point I discovered that I could shield sing, so just do that. And it's around about this point here that I think I'll look over at, well, it's not just now, but probably like a few seconds ahead, but I actually look over at me recording software and I'm like, oh crap! And I realised the entire time I was never recording my microphone. So I think what happens here is I do this fight and I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever, we'll go with this. And I think, oh yeah, Mega Man gave us a lot of trouble last fight, and that's like the only thing that I can actually remember from, you know, this recording session prior to realising the microphone wasn't on. But I say, oh yeah, Mega Man gave us a lot of trouble here. Well, in the previous episode, better not give us a lot of trouble here. And I think at this point I just start destroying him, and then I realise, oh, mic's off. And we're back, and because I'm such a colossal idiot, I didn't even have my microphone turned on. So the previous 10 minutes or something has just been redubbed. So there's a few things I'm going to have to talk about. I'm going to have to talk about the Kirby thing. I'm going to have to talk about the video thing. Because I did say at some point I am going to let's play Final Fantasy IV and Shovel Knight. And because I fought against Spectre Knight, I actually, oh, this is good spirit, this. I actually want to do Shovel Knight character movesets for Smash Bros. Because Shovel Knight was my most wanted. Although I wouldn't mind if any of the other knights got added. I just love this spirit. He touches him and he explodes. I think what actually happened is we just sent Mr. Game & Watch to the Andromeda Galaxy. Actually, probably even further than that. There is literally no point in Master Man actually doing that because we've already got Bomberman, so we can just come over and go in there. I think that teleports us somewhere else, though. Yeah, it teleports us to this completely pointless island as of right now. But yeah, another thing that I probably we'll have to talk about again because I didn't have my microphone on was the Kirby thing. I was talking about like, you know, doing Kirby stuff and that. I was saying that I first got one of them like when I was about 8 or something. I got a cartridge that had 180 odd games in one, like a bootleg Game Boy Advance cartridge. Oh, this is an annoying spirit. Why is Pong in Smash Bros anyway? I was gonna say actually why is Pong in Smash Bros, but it is kind of a Peach, can you not? For once! Peach has so far been one of the most annoying characters in this thing, this like entire Let's Play. Let's see if we can nail her on the what's it called. She really is annoying me this time. Oh, come on! She's doing this on purpose now. I don't know what it is with this game of Peach's AI, but like... Peach's AI, as of the most recent update, has been some of the most insufferable AI in any Smash Bros game. But yeah, like we're saying about the Kirby thing, whenever I first played the game, I actually stayed up past my bedtime because I was still in school at the time. I mean, it was 8-1, so... Right, that's it, and we're disintegrating Princess Peach. She deserves it for being in insufferable pain. That worked. But yeah, whenever I first played Kirby, I had no context as to what Kirby was, because it was on this bootleg Game Boy Advance cartridge. Breakout Toads and another treasure chest. We can't go up there just yet. We're gonna have to. We can go around that way. This forest annoys me. I don't like going through that area. We'll go this way, and fight this guy. I don't know why, but this guy's name, what is it called, Calroso or whatever, reminds me of oh, what's it called now? The name of that one Star Wars guy. But yeah, with the Kirby thing, whenever I first saw like King Dedede in that one, I think the game where you had to eat eggs or something, he's trying to shine me. That works. And what's it called? When I first saw King Dedede, all the sprite was like obviously black, white, and red, and obviously I didn't even know that King Dedede was supposed to be a penguin. He just looked to me in that sprite like a monkey's body, but with like crab claws. So I thought he was like a weird mix of like Donkey Kong and a crab. But yeah, the thing, yeah. What was this? What other topics did I miss out? Because me being the stupid clown I am, Spoonbill. No, you don't, Garrett. No Donny R for you. That was perfect. That was genuinely perfect. That was fantastic. I love how she just got like hit by like Smash 4 knockback then. I don't know what happened, but she just kind of got launched away in like the slowest way possible. So anyway, we've got our next character here. We've got Fox. You can actually do a funny cheese thing with Fox against Giga Bowser, so you can do it spiritless. I would do a video on it, but if you want a video of me running back and forth for like 20 minutes versus hard mode Giga Bowser without spirits, I could do it, but I mean I don't think anybody wants me to, do they? Why am I being so bad at the game all of a sudden? See if we can... Oh, that didn't work. Well, that did. So we'll take that. I'm just trying to remember all the things I said during the past 10 minutes where I completely forgot that my microphone wasn't even turned on. So anyway, we've got this button up here that we're going to press. And now we can unlock that area. So we kind of have to go over there. I mean, if we actually look at the map now, so we can go down that pathway. If we actually look at the full map now, we have actually cleared like most of this one side of the map. And I say one side because, spoiler alert, there is another. I don't care. I'm going to spoil it. I cannot talk. I'm going to say, I don't care. I'm going to spoil you guys. This is my video. If you don't like it, stick around because I don't want people leaving me videos. Oh yeah, speaking of videos, that's it. I made a video of Spore like a week ago, and it's like one of my most viewed videos within the past week, and I'm not too sure why. Because it's like just a short video of Spore, and I thought Spore isn't really popular right now. The game's been out for... Actually, I should switch to Fox, but the game's been out for what? Over 10 years now, anyway. Well, like 12 years, I think? Yeah, like 12 years or something. But, yeah, for some reason, that's got like 33 views, and I'm genuinely kind of surprised, because Spore is a game that I do actually want to have a go of. I say want to have a go of like if I've never played Spore, but I've played Spore like for years now. Don't mind me, I have the big stupid. It's kind of dumb like that. But, what was I going to say now? Oh, that's it! You might have noticed there's a lot of Spyro videos going up on my channel recently, and the reason why that is because one, I like Spyro, and it's a game that I grew up with. Oh, he's moving slowly, this guy. I was moving fastly to the other side of the world, so yeah, we'll let him do that. But with the Spyro stuff and that, I actually had a plan, and I'll pop it up on screen right now what I had planned to build Autumn Plains. Now essentially what happened is I wanted to make a bunch of Spyro stages in Smash Bros. And one of them was Autumn Plains, because it is genuinely my favourite hub world of any game that's ever came out. And essentially what happened is I originally wasn't going to do Autumn Plains for one simple reason, is that on the Smash Bros Stage Builder Discord that I made, there's a guy called Moss who had previously done a, I'm grabbing that. He'd previously done his own take on, oh that's a bomb that. Let's see if we can throw, why can I not grab with Fox all of a sudden? Yeah, he'd previously done one, and I kind of didn't want to steal his idea, because the stage that he did was actually really good. Why is there just stuff all over the place? I can't do anything. Why is it that it's always the really simple spirits that are like some of the most annoying ones? It's like, fight 3 guys, but there's stuff falling from the sky. Probably one of the least intimidating sounding actual spirit matches, but you get out of there. Oh, for God's sake, they would have that, wouldn't they? No! 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 Continue. This is the reason why items turn off in tournaments. You could literally have 3.14 of a brain cell, yet still win just because of items. Now just kick a bowling ball. But yeah. I was saying about making Autumn Plains, but what happened is, essentially, I didn't want to steal this guy's, you know, idea, so I wanted to do my own take on Autumn Plains. And what I did is, I like brainstormed an idea that would ping-ponged him up into it directly. I didn't want to steal this guy's idea, so I wanted to pick another area of Autumn Plains to do, and I literally recorded like maybe a full hour of footage of just me making Autumn Plains and Stage Builder, and then I just didn't end up liking how it turned out. It felt both empty and too big, yet the thing is I wanted to make it big stage because it is Autumn Plains, I think the biggest hub world in Spyro. And it just annoyed me that I really couldn't do anything with it. So essentially, the same guy that Mars actually turned around and said, mind if I have a crack at it? I said, yeah, sure. I'm instead actually going to do a different stage. I don't know when this video is going out, but the stage video might even be up now. That's if it is actually successful. But I do want to have a crack at Fracture Hills, because I do really like the locations in Spyro. No, 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 no. That is horrifying, that. You're completely incapable of doing anything against Zelda's Final Smash. You just can't. If you go anywhere near Zelda's like Final Smash, it just sucks you in like a black hole and spaghettifies you.
Ready? Go!
It even feels like there's like a point of no return or an accretion disc or whatever it is. Is accretion disc the thing that goes around the sun? Well, not around the sun, but round a protostar? Oh, come on, Zelda! Continue. Don't tell me Great Fairy's going to be the Dr. Wily of this video. Because I don't want to have to do another speed up time travel, Back to the Future, whatever thing. Got to watch out for the lightning kick. So this is why the spirit's so annoying, because Zelda can just regenerate. Now she's got the banana. Wait, hold on a minute. No, she doesn't. Come on! This is the thing that I hate about... I have kind of a beef with how Final Smashes work, or more so how CPUs use Final Smashes. And my main problem is that when CPUs get a Final Smash, the moment you go to hit them, they'll panic, they'll screech, and they'll mash the Final Smash button just so that they can't get hit, and they'll use the invincibility of the Final Smash to avoid getting KO'd. So we're just going to try and do everything we can to defeat this Zelda. It's hard though because she recovers. Look, you literally can't mash out of this, and you take like, with spirits, you even take like 70%. And she caught that. Let's see if we can get it off her. So this is the tricky part, is whenever you got giant spirits, because giant spirits for some reason do a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, it's the giant 1.2 boost, the spirit boost, and then there's like an additional that comes from nowhere. So she can just like kind of neutral air you and instantly kill you. And I think this is another treasure chest that's being guarded, so we're gonna crack open our toes with the boys over here. And receive absolutely nothing. So with all that done and said, if you like that video, don't forget to do that thing where you like stuff and the likes. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to have to redub the past 10 minutes of earlier. Bye!